Thunder Paw, from developer Sergio Poveroni and publisher Ratalaika Games, is a short yet challenging action platformer that looks and sounds like many of our favorite retro classics. Unfortunately, it also inherits some of their truly maddening mechanics that have been coded out of many other modern games built in their shadow. In Thunder Paw, you play as a gun-toting dog named Thunder. One day, while playing out in the fields, you hear a loud explosion near your house. You rush home, worried about your parents, only to find that they have been kidnapped. It's then up to you to venture off to save them from their captors. To accomplish your mission, you must successfully traverse 20 well-designed levels and defeat 5 challenging bosses, spread across 5 unique biomes. You can walk and jump to perform platforming maneuvers, and shoot your gun to defeat the painfully limited set of enemies the game has to offer. These controls are simple and responsive, but far too floaty, causing a slew of unforced errors resulting in a loss of one of your 4 hearts. When you destroy an enemy, they drop a flurry of blue gems, and potentially a heart piece, which you will certainly need in the future. The purpose of the blue gems is never explained, but after a while you realize that they slightly buff the weapon you are currently holding. In total, there are 3 weapons you will use over the course of the game, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. There is a base weapon with decent firing speed and awful range, a weapon that launches blue bouncy balls that has better range but lacks damage, and a rocket launcher that packs serious damage but travels in a straight line and only connects when you've timed its explosion just right. Each weapon has terrible full-body kickback, making some of the run-and-gun platforming really annoying. It frequently knocks you off of cliffs or throws you into enemies in the most exaggerated of ways. The goal of each level is to locate and destroy all of the enemies before reaching the end. There is a counter in the upper right corner that indicates your progress. Along the way you will die countless times, but there are unlimited deaths, quick respawn times, and checkpoints throughout the levels to mark your respawn location. This does encourage you to try different platforming routes and provides the opportunity to be somewhat creative. Once you've completed each of the maze-like levels in a particular biome, you must fight a challenging boss before advancing. Like the levels themselves, the difficulty of the boss battles aren't rooted in their design or complexity, but rather in Thunder's inabilities. This makes the battles feel unfair, almost like a carnival game, except in Thunder Paw there aren't any prizes. For instance, there is a boss that sort of mirrors your moves. Because you can only walk and jump, your attempts to dodge your enemy's attacks are infuriating and contradictory. Couple this with your lack of attack range, and you have competing interests. You need to be both up close to attack and on the run to avoid damage. Overall, Thunder Paw is a frustrating experience. It certainly offers charming music, pixel art, and even jumping sounds that are strikingly similar to those in the original Super Mario Bros., but lacked any refinement or the inclusion of successful improvements employed by other modern pixel-based titles. I would have liked to see more character progression, better weapons, or the ability to improve your health. These shortcomings ultimately curbed my enjoyment of Thunder Paw, and I don't see myself revisiting it in the future.